Welcome to Basic English class. Whenever you try to learn English, remember there are parts of speech. You know about parts of speech, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb. But how to put these parts of speech in particular structures? In English, there are 5 types of structures that have been mentioned by John Eastwood in his grammar book, Oxford Practice Grammar. So here are the 5 structure types. Number 1, SV, subject verb. So remember one thing, whenever you write a sentence that can contain 2 parts. Number 1, subject. Subject can be a noun phrase, he, she, it, any pronoun, or a singular noun. For example, John, David, Ahmed. So these are nouns. So any noun, any pronoun, or any noun phrase can be a subject. Then you need a verb. That verb would be intransitive verb. Intransitive verbs are those verbs which do not need any object. Like in this sentence structure, there would be no other object. For instance, she danced. The sentence is complete. She, subject, danced is a verb, intransitive verb. It does not need any object. So here you can put a noun phrase, a tall lady danced. So a tall lady danced well in the party. That can be another debate I would discuss in the other structures, like how to use those structures after this the word danced. So here correct the spellings, danced. So subject plus verb, this is the first structure type. Second is subject, verb and object, SVO. This verb type is transitive verb. That means you need one object after that. For example, she ate. Now you must tell what did she eat. She ate a chocolate. She ate some chocolate, a chocolate or some chocolate. That's another debate. She ate some fruit. So some fruit, some food, that's object. So here one object. She drank. What did she drink? She drank water. So she is subject, drank is verb, and water is object. You can put a noun phrase here. A lazy teacher drank some water. In the class is another debate. What is in the class, I will tell you in the next structure types. So first is SV, subject verb. Second is SVO, subject verb and object. The third type is SVOO. That means you need 2 objects after this verb. And this verb type is called ditransitive verbs. Ditransitive verbs are those verbs which need 2 objects. For instance, she gave. Now question appears, what did she give and who received that thing? She gave something to someone. How easy is that? Someone. She gave something to someone. She gave a piece of paper to her boss. She gave a pen to her friend. She gave some flowers to her mother. So there are 2 objects actually, flower, piece of paper, pen, and other object, teacher, mother, and friend. Let me write a sentence here. She bought some food for the family. So here actually you have to remember one more thing. There are 2 types of prepositions that play an important role here, for and to. Whenever you write a sentence with particular verb list I'm giving you in the description, there you have to use for, like brought something for, bought something for, cooked something for, made something for, booked a ticket for. So I will give you a list here where you have to use for and where you have to use to. For example, wrote a letter to my friend, gave this to him, to here too. Here is the fourth structure type, SV plus complement, subject verb plus complement. So what is a complement? When you see the meaning of this complement, that means to add extra features to something, to add extra quality features to something, to tell the quality of anything. For example, you say she is happy. So happy is actually a complement of this subject. If somebody asks you, what is she? You tell, she is happy. What is she? She is poor. She is intelligent. She is busy at the moment. So busy, happy, these are adjectives. So what can a complement be? An adjective, or it can also be a noun phrase. A noun phrase. What is a noun phrase? A tall student, a happy nurse, an expert doctor. So these are noun phrases. These noun phrases can also come after this verb. For instance, she is a tall student. So a tall student, this is a noun phrase, subject verb plus noun phrase. If somebody asks you a question, what is this a tall student? You would never say it's an object. Most of the students, they are confused because they only heard subject verb object. This is the subject verb agreement in English. But you have to remember, after verb there can be multiple choices you have to use here. So this is the fourth structure type. You can use a noun phrase here or an adjective here. One more thing, what kind of verb can appear here? There is a list. For instance, look, seem, be. In be you have to keep is, am, are, was, were, will, be, has been, have been, had been, will have been. All can appear here. Like she has been a tall student, she has been a wonderful doctor, she has been an intelligent student, she had been an intelligent student. Like she looks beautiful. So again, beautiful is a complement and looks is a verb. So here is a list of verbs you can use before a noun phrase or an adjective. The fifth structure type, SV plus adverbial. According to John Eastwood, an adverbial can be an adverb, or it can also be a prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase starts with a preposition. For example, in the park, on the table. These are some prepositional phrases. From Germany, with his family. So these all are prepositional phrases. How they can appear after verb? Let me write an example here. She is with her family. So would you say with her family is an object here? No, never. With her family is an adverbial according to John Eastwood. So she is with her family. They are from Germany. They are from Italy, China, Germany, Saudi Arabia. So from Italy is again an adverbial. She talks nicely. Nicely is again adverb. It's not an object. So remember, don't judge any sentence on SVO. Rather, you have to judge it on 5 types of structures: SV subject verb, SVO subject verb object, SVOO subject verb object and object, then SV complement subject verb plus complement adjective or a noun phrase. Fifth type, subject verb plus adverbial. Most of the students are confused why we can't make a passive voice of he goes to school. He goes to school. The reason we can't make a passive of this structure because to school is not an object here. To school is adverbial, like adverbial. Adverbial is a prepositional phrase. For a prepositional phrase, you have for any passive voice structure, you have to remember it must have one or two objects. So, for instance, he writes a letter. So, a letter is written. You can't say to school, like school is gone by him. Never, not possible. So now I will tell you how you can connect all these types of structures in one sentence. Again, let me move to the first example. She danced. She danced. So danced, after danced, you can put a pp like adverbial. She danced with her cousin. Like this is not an object with her cousin, it's an adverbial. So this structure is SV plus complement. Sorry, SV plus adverbial. So if you need, for instance, you can use this adverbial with SVO structure, the second type, SVO. For example, she ate some fruit with a fork. With a fork is again an adverbial. So you can also add some extra adjectives, other parts of speech. In the next lecture, I will tell you how to connect all the parts of speech randomly in a paragraph or in one or more sentences. I hope you liked this video. If you liked the video, please share with your friends. Take care. Bye.